Good morning to all my friends and family, and welcome to Jim's 5 a.m. club. And today I come to you from just above the swimming pool here at Bronte Baths. I just finished my Sunday morning swim. I was in the water at 6 a.m. and I did my 2k swim, 70 laps back and forward. It was very busy this morning. The water temp is about 20.5, so it's slowly starting to creep up. But the water was very murky, given that there's probably been a lot of people swimming there all week. But it was not as clear as what it normally is. But it didn't stop me, because at the end of the day, I come down here to swim, and swim I do. But I also come down here to do a 5 a.m. club. So what I'll do today is I'll go through a book summary on a fantastic person. John Wooden is a basketball coach from the States, a very successful coach indeed, and a man who just oozes wisdom, and it's a person who's helped many players not only become top of their game, but also to lead a better life and become wonderful role models in their lives. So the book is entitled Coach John Wooden, and it's written by somebody by the name of Pat Williams. So what we'll do is we'll just step through the book and try and identify some of the learnings, some of the wisdom. And I'll just show you at the back here, there's a person down there, just somewhere over there I think he is, just swimming, doing some ocean swimming. Don't know where he's going, but he could be heading down to Coogee, I'd imagine. So he may have swum from Bronte going to Coogee, Tamarama going to Coogee, or one of those beaches up there, or even Bondi. Bondi's up there. So good luck to him. Something that I'd love to do one day, but I always fear what would happen if a shark came across my path. But anyway, that's my fear. But good luck to him. Good luck to you, mate. Anyway, what John Wooden talks about in his book, and he's got lots of one-liners, so we'll just go through the one-liners and talk about them. His first one-liner, which is to make each day your masterpiece. And it's a powerful concept, that, because we live moment by moment, and all we really have is the moments in our days, and we don't know how many days we've got left, how many summers we've got left, how many laps we've got left to swim in that pool down there. So some powerful advice to make each day your masterpiece. And the other thing he talked about to his players was to don't take it easy with practice. If you're not feeling well today, he'd say to them basically, don't take it easy today with practice, because you won't be able to make it up tomorrow or the day after. Think about that. That's a powerful one. So do it now. Do it now, because chances are there'll be some other distraction tomorrow, or something else will come up tomorrow which will distract you and change your path and not allow you to complete what you were supposed to do today. So tick it off the list and get it done today. The other thing that he talks about, I love this one here, is that you're not better than anyone else. You're not better than anyone else. But he tempers that by saying, while you're not better than anybody else, you're just as good as everybody else. So that's a powerful one, a beautiful one to think about, to talk about. And the next one is whoa. It knocked me about. This one here is very, very powerful. very, very powerful. And it's a quote which says, "The best thing a man can do for their children, the best thing a man can do for their children is to love their mother." Wow. No wiser word has ever been echoed. And I think that's a quote from Abraham Lincoln. Timeless advice for all of us. If you want to, the best thing a man can do for their children is to love their mother. My God, that is so profound that it is life-changing, that advice. The next one he talks about is to strive for perfection, even though perfection is impossible. You need to have a target, you need to have a benchmark, you need to be reaching for the stars, even though you know that you'll never be able to reach the stars. Whoa, look how beautiful it is here where I am. Preparation is the key for success, and the outcome, here's a beauty, the outcome of the game is a byproduct of your preparation and training. So once again, you can see that this guy here is getting inside the head of his players and really sorting them out and getting them to understand that it's all about practice, it's all about preparation, and it's not about the trophy. He always says this. It's not about the trophy. It's about the person you become. The person you become through your competition and your growth and development. And another one, I love this one here. Just do your best, but ensure that it's your honest best. A lot of us pretend that we're doing our best and act it out. You know, put the grimace on the face, and we're probably only contributing 10% or 20% of our potential. So do your honest best. Don't be a blamer, because in his eyes, blamers are failures. Take accountability, take responsibility for your actions, for your outcomes, and seek to improve through honest feedback, and don't blame anybody else other than yourself for what happens in your life, because you have the ability to respond, to think about your response and do something which is the most resourceful thing you can do at that point in time. So he also talks about mixing idealism with realism and overlaying it with hard work. Makes sense? I like that. And there is a price to pay for anything that is significant. You've got to understand that anything in your life that's significant, that is meaningful, that is important, has a price that you need to pay. And this one here is a beauty. A worthy opponent brings out the best in you. What you need to pray for in life is to have worthy opponents, people who are going to challenge you. Doesn't matter if they beat you, as long as they bring out the best in you. It's a very, very powerful concept. A lot of people don't understand that, especially children. You know, when you're playing competition, when you're playing a good team, you've got to understand that you need to respect that team and those players, because what they're doing is they're collaborating with you. They're partners in your growth and development, and they're helping you bring out the best in yourself. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they beat you. Lots of people out there are better than us and are going to beat us. And the other thing that he talks about is that even if you're not tall, because he was a basketball coach, even if you're not tall, even if you're not the tallest in your team, play with a tall mindset. Play tall. I love all these. These one-liners are just beauties. And this one here is a beauty. Nothing is more common than an unsuccessful man or woman who has abundant talent. How true is that? You know, doesn't matter how pretty you are, doesn't matter how gorgeous you are, doesn't matter how talented you are, unless you use it to your advantage, unless you invest it the right way, unless you take action with it, then it's a waste of time. And as we said before, it's more about who you become as a person than the number of trophies you have at your home. And teaming is paramount. Learning how to team and how to be a team player is probably one of the greatest lessons we can all learn, because we are who we are through our relationship with others and the people around us. So I'm getting a little bit closer down to the pool. So, the last one is probably his best quote, the quote which absolutely blew my mind. And he said that society won't judge you based on what you achieved. Listen here, everybody, just listen to this one here, because it's a cracker. Society won't judge you based on what you've achieved, but what you should have achieved given the talent, opportunities and network that you had. If you're really talented and you don't make the most of your talent, then you're going to be judged on that. If your parents sent you to the best schools and invested lots of money in your life and you don't do anything about it, society's going to judge you based on that. If you were born beautiful, gorgeous, with a great personality, and you don't maximize and do the most with it, then you're going to be judged based on that. You know, you're given gifts. God gives us all gifts to do good works and to use them to benefit not only ourselves but to those around us. And if you waste those gifts, if you don't use them, if you don't leverage those gifts, those opportunities, those moments, then you've missed the mark. You've dropped the ball and you're letting people around you down over and over again. Because the stronger you become, the better you become, then the better you are, the better positioned you are to help others around you. So once again, let's just harp on this one here because it's a beauty. Society won't judge you based on what you achieve, but rather what you should have achieved given the skills, the benefits, the opportunities, and the situations that you found yourself in. You know, you could have had a lucky break, but if you didn't do something about that lucky break, then it's been a waste. It would have been better off if somebody else went to that school. Just because you grow up in privilege doesn't mean that you need to cruise the rest of your life. You need to take it upon yourself and make the most of those opportunities, else you'll be judged harshly for not making the most of those opportunities. Anyway, I think we'll finish off here with a positive affirmation. I'm alive, I'm well, and I feel absolutely great. To my friends and family, stay connected, stay relevant, and most importantly, let's take a few of these one-liners out of John Wooden's book, Coach John Wooden, and remember to do the most that we can and to leverage our skills and our opportunities and to help all of those around us leverage their skills and opportunities so that they too can end their lives better people and be able to help others around them to reach their goals. Take care, Yassas from Jim's 5am Club, and I look forward to coming to you again tomorrow from a different location with a different message, and don't know where I'll be, but I'll be showcasing and highlighting the beauty of this city of Sydney. And we're getting close to summer, and it looks like today's not going to be as hot as what it was predicted, but I'm not complaining. I've had my swim for the day, and I'm just going to head back home and see where the rest of the day takes me. Yasas from Jim. Take care. Just like a bow. I love you, and we'll chat again. Bye for now.